Did you know some health checkups can do more harm than good, especially after 60? Today, I'd like to ask you to pause 3 common checkups that often create anxiety, trigger risky follow-ups, and don't help you live longer. This isn't about skipping real medical care. It's about choosing smarter care. Stay with me for the next couple of minutes, and you'll know exactly which tests to question, what to do instead, and how food-first habits can lower your risk without piling on more appointments. Imagine your next doctor visit ending with fewer tests, clearer choices, and more peace of mind. Let's make that happen together. By the end of this video, you'll know which 3 checkups to rethink, who might still benefit, and safer alternatives to discuss with your clinician. Overtesting can lead to false alarms, invasive procedures, and side effects, things like bleeding infections or new medications you never needed. Smart screening is about balance, not fear. I'm a health educator who focuses on evidence-based food-first prevention. This is general education, not personal medical advice. Your body history and goals matter, so please use this video to spark a thoughtful conversation with your clinician, not to replace one. Here are the 3 checkups we'll rethink: whole-body screening scans sold direct to consumer, PSA screening and aggressive treatment for low-risk prostate cancer in some older men, and carotid ultrasound in adults who have no stroke symptoms. The most controversial one is the second PSA and what comes after it, so listen closely when we get there. Let's start with whole-body screening scans, those full-body CT or MRI packages marketed as peace of mind. They sound reassuring, but here's the problem: they often find tiny blips that aren't dangerous. Once you see them, it's hard to unsee them. What follows can be a cascade of extra scans, biopsies, or even surgeries, each with its own risk. CT adds radiation exposure, MRI avoids radiation, but still turns up lots of gray area findings. The result for many healthy asymptomatic people is stress bills and procedures that don't improve health. Now, this doesn't mean imaging is bad. If you have clear symptoms, unexplained weight loss, persistent pain, new neurologic changes, or a known high-risk genetic condition, targeted imaging can be life-saving. The key is purpose. Ask your clinician, what exact problem are we looking for? And if we find something small, what will we do next? Decision aids and risk calculators can help estimate benefits and harms before scanning. If the plan wouldn't change, the test might not be necessary. There's also a food-first way to ease the urge to scan just in case. Lower your baseline risk with a Mediterranean-style plate. Half colorful vegetables, 1/4 lean protein, like fish or poultry, 1/4 high-fiber carbs such as beans or whole grains, plus olive oil and a handful of nuts. Aim for about 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal to protect muscle, and roughly 30 grams of fiber per day to support weight, cholesterol, and blood pressure. When risk goes down, peace of mind often follows. Next, PSA screening and aggressive treatment for low-risk prostate cancer in older men. The PSA blood test can detect very slow-growing cancers that might never harm you. But once labeled, many men get steered towards surgery or radiation. That can mean urinary incontinence, erectile dysfunction, or hospitalizations. Serious quality of life issues, particularly if life expectancy is limited or other conditions are more pressing. Who might still benefit from PSA screening: men with urinary symptoms, a strong family history, or those in groups with higher incidence should talk with their clinicians about personalized screening, maybe earlier, maybe at different intervals. If you choose PSA, ask about confirming tests and the difference between aggressive treatment and active surveillance. For many older men with low-risk findings, watchful waiting, regular check-ins, and repeat testing can be far safer than rushing to treatment. The question to keep front and center is simple. If we find something small, do we need to treat it now? Or can we watch it carefully, support your prostate and your heart with food? Think omega-3 rich fish, like salmon or sardines, tomato-based sauces for lycopene cruciferous veggies such as broccoli and Brussels sprouts, a small handful of nuts, and green tea if you tolerate caffeine. These foods support circulation, help calm inflammation, and can make any future recovery easier if treatment is ever truly needed. Third, carotid ultrasound for people with no stroke or mini-stroke symptoms. Without symptoms, routine screening can pick up narrowings that may never cause trouble. A suspicious finding can send you to angiography or procedures that carry their own risks, bleeding, even stroke from the treatment itself, especially when the original issue was unlikely to harm you. So who should still test? If you've had sudden weakness, trouble speaking, or vision loss, a transient ischemic attack, or you already have known cardiovascular disease, targeted imaging can be appropriate. Again, symptoms and overall risk guide the choice. For many others, the safer route is to manage risk factors first: blood pressure, LDL cholesterol, blood sugar, weight, and smoking status. If you need a simple check of leg artery health, an ankle brachial index is easy and non-invasive. Imaging should be purposeful, not routine. And yes, food helps your arteries too. Load up on potassium-rich foods like leafy greens and beans, get soluble fiber from oats, barley, and apples, and enjoy unsalted nuts for healthy fats. Keep added sodium modest, often around 1,500 to 2,000 milligrams per day if your clinician agrees. Read labels, choose low-sodium broths, and rinse canned beans to cut salt without losing convenience. So what should you do instead of those 3 checkups? Focus on high-value basics. Track your blood pressure at home, morning and evening averages for 2 weeks. Give a clearer picture than a single office reading. Ask about A1C and fasting glucose if you're at risk for diabetes or notice symptoms. Review your lipid panel to manage LDL through lifestyle and, if needed, medication. Discuss bone density testing for fracture prevention, especially important after 65 for women and earlier for some men at risk. And keep your colon screening on the right cadence for your age, and prior results. Don't overdo it, but don't skip when it's indicated. With every potential test, ask for decision aids, so you can see the absolute benefit, the possible harms, and how the result would change next steps. Let's add a few practical, senior-friendly food-first moves you can start this week. Try the 50-25-25. Plate half vegetables, a quarter lean protein, a quarter high-fiber carbs. Build protein into every meal: eggs and Greek yogurt at breakfast, fish or tofu at lunch, chicken, lentils, or tempeh at dinner to protect strength and independence. Upgrade fiber by adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of ground flax or chia to oatmeal or yogurt, swapping white bread for whole grain, and aiming for at least 2 cups of veggies daily to start. Go smart on sodium, choose no salt-added canned goods, and season with lemon, herbs, and garlic. Your taste buds adjust in just a couple of weeks. Set a hydration rhythm with a glass of water at each meal and 1 between meals. If nighttime bathroom trips bother you, front-load fluids earlier in the day. And after meals, take a 5 to 10-minute movement snack, walk the hallway, march in place, or do gentle chair exercises. It steadies blood sugar, boosts mood, and adds up fast. Here's a simple 3-question checklist before saying yes to any test. What's the proven benefit for someone like me? What are the possible harms or follow-up procedures? And if the result is positive or negative, how will it change what we actually do next? If the plan won't change, the test may not be worth it. Imagine replacing a worry-filled scan with a calm plan: steady blood pressure, better sleep, nourishing meals you enjoy, and tests that truly guide your care. That's smart longevity. Fewer detours, more life in your years. Your turn. Which checkup are you rethinking after today? And what food-first change will you try this week, adding a veggie at lunch or a 10-minute walk after dinner? If this helped, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for weekly senior-friendly tips on health, nutrition, and living well after 60. Share your experience in the comments. We learn best from each other.